You know what? I decided to go ahead and record this on another episode. Anyway, hey guys, my name is Brian Barnett Gotcha here, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And in the last episode, well, we wrapped up the Winter Cave to the boss, and we did the thing to unlock this area, and we will be taking on False Basin. And, what's it I was going to say? Oh, here we go. This is going to be on its own. This is kind of like what happened in the forest, our level forest but oh, well. Let's push this out of our way. Now you want to do that for a reason. Yeah, see that right there? Yeah. There's also a chest over there that's completely optional, but we have to go through that way. And yeah, this is not a very long place at all. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save state because you want to make sure you either that or save, because unlike most games, you might want to go ahead and save anyway before you do this, because you're probably gonna be, no doubt, screwing this up, and it's easy enough to do. But for now, let's take on this guy, the very first one of his kind, Desert Hag. Now he's not. I don't think he's got. I don't remember if he's to that or this. I know that he's kind of weak to something else, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Defeated the enemy. What I'm going to have to do off screen is going to go back. I have to go back and get some more seeds, but I'm going to be, Now, let's save state again. You want to do the same thing, except that you're going to be using to normal save, so you don't have to go through that again. I'm going to do it again anyway. It's because, just in case the save state fails, sometimes that can happen too. So you might be seeing monsters that we can't get to, and these things, well, they're for a reason that they're here. Now, what you never want to do is also, the reason why you just want to save as well, I forgot about this, is that in case you accidentally go out, because you don't want to go out and go through this again, because unfortunately you have to go through all these enemies. Well, yeah, they are not optional. You have to fight them. Okay, so they are weak against fire. Don't trust it on 3 enemies. So now here's another one of these for things that are new and the first of their kind. They are called Lamia. And I believe they are weak to, thunder attack. Been a while since I've seen that. Okay. So yeah, there you go. I defeated the enemy. And I'm going to save state here. Okay. Now, like normal, we're going to save again. Because this is what you got to do. If you can't tell, we're actually making platforms to get to things. So, there's your deal. I just forgot the words, and I wasn't even having my mind focused on it. But, for the words, just showing you. There's like very little dialogue, so there's not much I can do for, voice acting. Mm-hmm. Now, at this point, at this juncture, we're going to go back. We're going to want to go back because we're going to move things. Or no, what am I thinking? Okay, once again, let's save state. Yep. Okay. Except that for you guys, I'm trying to do it for that as well, but except that you won't have the save state if you're doing this completely normal. Now, what we're going to do here, we're going to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and save state again because I don't want to accidentally leave and have to redo this all over again. Same thing with this. Okay, I just screwed up there. So if you were doing this normally, you'd have to reset. So I want to go up with this. It's been a long time. I don't remember ever having to do it this way, but, Now, the reason why I'm leaving open a gap is because of another thing we got to do. Because I don't think we can bring the other one back through. Maybe not, I don't know. But it really doesn't matter. Okay, so what we're going to do here, doesn't matter if this one gets trapped or not. It's the other one. Or maybe it does, I don't know. But anyway, so what we're going to do is, because yes, we have to jump across. Nope, we have to jump and then walk across. Okay. So, go ahead and save your spells. Okay. There's a place I don't remember ever seeing, but we can't get to it, so don't even worry about it. Can't carry any more explosives. In that case. You know why I'm doing it? I'm taking advantage of it while I can. Alright, now we have one more enemy here. There's actually one more, but that's not this. I mean, one more regular enemy. And what they can do, I forgot now, is they actually can do what we call confusion as well. They're bad about doing that too. So you just want to take them out as fast as you can. Just rinse and repeat. Now, again, we got to make a platform going across there. So, and that guy shouldn't be hard at all. I mean, especially if you're leveled up as high as I am. Once again, we got to go. I don't know if you actually have to be at this point, but apparently we don't need those platforms. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is, again, actually I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then, save state. Because it could be also easier to just load a save state than it would be to just reset the game. Because sometimes even with that, it'll go back to your latest save state. So I don't think it really matters if you put it up or down. I'm not going to swear to that. Oh, there we go. Now we want to leave those other platforms over here because of this. Now this chest coming up, we don't have to have it, but it will help us against this fight. It doesn't really make it any more harder or easier, but, like I said, it's a very short place. But normally I like to keep them in a separate video depending on what's going to happen and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Found heal. All right. I would no. I'm sorry. I was thinking of a different spell then. But anyway, so this is the first time where we get heal, and yeah. I mean, I would actually recommend it if you get injured, but I really shouldn't have done that. But it doesn't really matter. However, it does matter for this because we need to do that. All right. Now, what we're gonna do here is I'm going to save. I'll make a double save because in case I need to do this. All right. Like as usual. Really? Hang on. All right, we're back. That happened again. Anyway, as usual, this is one of those. This is one of them fights that actually has random, or they have different uh, enemies that appear in the battle, and sometimes they appear by themselves. But anyway, this is the I would say fifth boss fight, but they're actually more like mini bosses. They're not the main one that does it. So, and the name of this boss is called Snow Crab. I think the first the third one was the no fourth one. This is the fourth one. The name of the third one was a squid. But anyway, so yeah, because well, I don't know if he's actually weak to that or not, but let's just do it. As a hacker was weak against fire. Nope, he's not. You'd think he would be, but he's not. A texture of icy foam. Okay, so let's see. Snow Crab attacks with giant blade. This fight's not very hard at all. I think we're going to go ahead and heal up here. And I'll have here her attack with fire because it's kind of, yeah, her is really strong for some reason. I mean, it's not as strong as it could be, but still, it's always that way with like fights like these. Ours is really, really weak, like only one. Like, there's not much point in doing it. So, what we're going to do then is we're going to do the one thing. I think he's weak against that. I'm not going to sword that, though. Well, let's do it anyway. Nope. So, yeah, just don't heal up bosses. You can if you want to, if you want to get a little bit more time into it. So he is weak against an axe attack, though. You see that very often where bosses are, weak to specific, items or weapons or whatever. But, it's not like it's a really cheap way of doing things. But anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't think he's weak to Quake, but I'll just use it anyway. He's not, but it is kind of powerful, though. A little bit more powerful than her fire spell, that's for sure. Dang! He really let me have it. Okay, I think that's the first time that's ever happened in this battle. But either way, there we go. So, I'll go ahead and attack him again. And I'll use a thunder spell on you. He's gone. Yep, he's done. Defeated the enemy. Got 18 GP and 500 something. So pretty much, now, watch this. You can use explosives, right? Here's how to use a jumbo bomb. Learn to use jumbo bomb. So we get like 2 weapons from them. And, basically they never use these. But we learned to use it. This is our secondary out of the weapons. Our first secondary weapon, actually, I should say. Or upgraded one anyway. And so, and we're gonna take a look at things before we up into the way. Okay. Look at that. 112, and it outbeats her attack. My defense is way up there now. 50, for crying out loud, just because of that. And my speed is 39. That's getting really close to the speed of hers. 28 magic. It's gone up. I don't know about the Basin or accuracy, but maybe it has gone up by 1. Yeah, look at that. Let's see what happens if we do that. No. Holy criminally. 50-50. That's never very often you see that in a game. 54 on my axe. Well, doggone, I'll be. Well, that's the weakest in the link. Wow. Our cat claw is the weakest link. But it is the highest in magic. I didn't really notice that. I'm glad I went to that again. But either way, let's do this, shall we? And there you go. Now, this is one of those places, I'm going to tell you right now, we can't get back in. It's just one of those main storyline-driven places. And, anyway, you can't go back into. I'm not going to say there is one or more than one yet, but you can go back in the Wintry Cave if you want to, but in order to even get through False Basin, or to get to the next area, you have to go through False Basin. Now, I don't think there's anything in here, particularly. I can find out in the next one off screen, but, Ice Pyramid is our next destination, but we're not going to do that. No. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let this go on for just a little bit longer, because we're going to do this, and because I'm so low on seeds, I don't think we can get them in the Ice Pyramid. And it's going to take us quite a few videos before we get through that, because that is a long dungeon. I mean, I ain't even joking. And then I'll put the boss for that one in a battle, in a video by itself, because that one's going to be a long battle. And I might as well take advantage of it while I can. I might actually take a chance and just try to do what I can and find out what chests have what for her arrows, and that way I can get them. Or I'll just do it while I'm recording. Either way, off screen I intend to get some seeds, because we're going to need them. Because this is a long dungeon. I'm going to have to fastly go through things. And it's going to be one hell of a deal, because we have no other way to get any seeds. And you might see me a little bit higher the next time we venture onto this game. Anyway, until then, let's